It's day 359.
of the 29th year or beyond. Or more accurately, day 10,579
Okay.
of our marriage. That's a long time.
How many days?
10,579.
Doesn't seem like a day over 9,099.
Okay. So today I wanted to talk about 7 days out.
We're 6 days out.
Well, technically, to our anniversary,
7 days
seven
out.
days
Okay.
out. Yes. So 7 days out, and so there's a show on Netflix that I like, and it's just one season that I know of. And it's called 7 Days Out, and they actually talk about 7 days out from the world's biggest events.
Okay.
So they do Westminster, they do a Chanel Haute Couture fashion show, they do a NASA launch, they do League of Legends for those gamers. They know what that is. NASA launch, Haute Couture, and they do 11 Madison Park, which is one of the top restaurants. They did a major renovation, and that was my favorite, of course, because I love food. But to see all that these people go through to make sure that these events go off without a hitch.
Okay.
And so I thought 7 days out. 7 days out to we've been married 30 years.
Yes.
So what have you done to make sure that this event goes off without a hitch?
I've continued to provide unconditional love for you.
What else?
That's what I do.
That's all you do.
That's all I do.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all I get is
That's
unconditional love.
Yeah, you get all of this.
And so that's what I wanted to talk about. 7 days to the world's biggest event. Your marriage should be the world's biggest event every day.
In your world.
Yes.
Absolutely. If not for others, definitely for you. Yeah, I agree.
So what do you do to make sure that your marriage goes off without a hitch? Besides provide unconditional love.
Well, you have to be fully present. You have to communicate. You have to be selfless, right? And always being open to the possibilities of growing, of developing, and of experiencing and pioneering in new areas and new territories.
And I definitely think that you have to be flexible, especially as a female. You have to be.
Well, that goes both ways. I mean,
Yeah. You have to be. You can't be thin-skinned.
No. And if you are, just keep living. It'll toughen.
Yeah, I was going to say you definitely have to toughen up. You have to be ready for those unexplained events.
Right. You know, there are those things that you plan for, and those things that you never plan for, and those things that are not possible to plan for.
So biblically, what does 7 days mean?
7 is a number of completion.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so when you think about 7 days out in a marriage, you know, if you look at a week's time and you think about all that you have to do, sometimes planning is necessary. But then there's sometimes you just have to be a little bit whimsical, spur of the moment, you know. 7 days out, if you think of your marriage as the world's biggest event, what is it that you can do, or what is it that you are doing, or what do you need to change to make that event go off without a hitch? 10,579 days, and in 6 days we'll be at that magical 30-year mark.
And you talk about 7 being a number of completion. Remember this: 8 is the number of new beginnings. So when you think about every 8th day,
That's right.
new beginning. It's a new beginning. The reality is every day should be a new beginning as well. You know, the things that you did well, you can't rest on your laurels. The things that you did poorly, don't allow that to get attached to your head or to your heart, right?
Right.
Just realize, okay, with every new day, it's a new beginning. And so I can do things better than I did yesterday. I've learned some things, so I don't have to go around the same mountains. I don't have to make the same mistakes. Awesome.
So, 7 days out, the world's biggest event. Your marriage is the world's biggest event every day. So what are you
Every day.
doing to make that event go off without a hitch?
Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.